Welcome back to On the Hunt DCU logo variant episode 12. I think it's 12. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Please hit the like, subscribe, comment during the premiere video, comment after the premiere video. I'm always welcome more comments and feedback from you guys. So let's kick it off this week with me showing some of the DCUs that I picked up in the mail. Then we'll get into the list. Let's see. I got Robin, number 20. He's come out of the Robin collector's packs. I got Steel, number 6. I think this has been on the list before. Legionnaires, 26. Justice League, 90. Wonder Woman, 82. This has definitely been on the list. Final Night, number 1. Been on the list already. And hopefully a better copy of the one I currently have, Flash, 117. All right, now let's get into the list. All right. First up, we have Superman number 100 from May 1995. Fair market value $3. Last sold $3, 10/6/22. There are 0 graded on the CGC census, 0 9/8. Just remember, guys, just because it's not on the census for multi-pack variant, there are still some out there that are graded. Next up, we have Wonder Woman 88 from July 1994. Fair market value $6. Last sold for $6 on 5/12/25. There are 4 graded on the CGC census, and all 4 are 9/8. Who doesn't love a Superman with a mullet? Next up, we have Justice League America 98 from April of 1995. Fair market value $3. Last sold for $3 on 3/25/25. 1 graded on the CGC census. I'm looking at this cover. I'm like, when's the last time DC used Blue Devil in any storyline? Wow. So next up, we have Power of Shazam number 3 from March of 1996. No sales data. There was 0 graded on the CGC census, 0 9/8. This Power Shazam run was so awesome by Ordway. If you haven't read this run, it's highly recommended that you go back and read this run. Then we have Superman 115 from September of 1996. Fair market value $10. Last sold for $13, 5/14/22. There's 1 grade on the CG census. It's a 1/9/8. If you guys saw the Superman trailer, let me know what you thought. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was probably one of the best trailers I've seen in a long time. But that's just my feeling. I'm a Superman fan, so I'm a little biased, just a little. Then we have Batman Shadow of the Bat number 54 from September of 1996. Fair market value $2. Last sold for $2, 6/10/23. 1 graded on the CGC census, 1/9/8. These came in the Legacy Collector's Packs. So if you see these Legacy Collector's Pack, grab them. There's part 1 and part 2 of that Legacy Pack, I believe. Next up, we have Catwoman number 9 from April of 1994. Fair market value $10. Last sold for $10, 4/22/25. one graded on the CGC census, and it's a 9.8. This cover has lots of leg. If you're looking for leg covers, or you cheesecake lovers out there, I know you're out there. I know you're watching. Don't be ashamed. Next up, have Green Lantern 70, January of 1996. Fair market value is $1. Last sold for $1, 424.25. Before this last sold and fair market value, a couple years ago, this book was a $50 to $100 book. One graded on the CGC census, I believe it's a 9.4. Could be wrong, but we'll see later. Next up, we have Adventures of Superman 519 from January of 1995. Fair market value $20. Last sold for $13, 3/8/25. Two graded on the CGC census. And this book is probably one of the more rare books to find. These came out in 2-packs. So along with Justice League 70, I believe, on the other side. I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, I am welcome you guys to correct me in the comments. And finally, one of the hardest DCU logo variants to find. This book is straight up Casper, as we like to call him here, Ghost Casper. We have Robin, number 12, December of 1994. Fair market value of $303. Last sold for $303, 4 days ago on the 11th. There is two graded on the CGC census. This book hardly ever comes up. I was surprised because when this book sold, they clearly said very fine 8.0 in the description. People are willing to pay top dollar for these DCU logos. So if you want to start collecting them, just be ready to pay a lot of money trying to search out for these issues, unless you're lucky and pull them from back bins. So let's get to show and tell. Shout out to Terry Floyd, to Ed LeBeau, and everyone else that enjoys this segment, this part of the show. We have Power Shazam number 3, Justice League America 98, Wonder Woman 88, Mullet Superman, Superman 100 and a 9.8. And like I said, there was none listed on the CGC census. That is because it is not marked down as a multi-pack on the census. So I bought this off for eBay really cheap. So next we have Shadow of the Bat number 54, 9.8. Like I said, I think this was the only one on the census. So yes, I have the only one on the census and a 9.8. Next up, Adventures of Superman 519. Very super rare book. I have it on a 9.4. Then we have Catwoman, number 9 and a 9.8. It's the only one on the census, the only 9.8. I'm starting to realize I have a lot of DCU logos slabbed, and I have the only ones listed on census, which is awesome. Next up, we have Green Lantern 70 and a 9.4. Like I said, there's only one listed on the census, and this is it. Oh, well, on the multi-pack census, anyway. Then we have Superman 115 as a 9.8. There's one listed on the census, and this is it right here. And finally, Robin, number 12, and a 9.6, highest graded on the CGC census. And it's mine. Mine, I say, mine. I love this cover. It's so bad, but so good at the same time. Who would have thought a Robin from that original Robin run would fetch a $300 price tag for a raw copy of this book? So I don't know. So please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys next week. Let me know if you find any DCUs in the wild. Hopefully next week I will have some very, very hard to find DCUs in my hand. Let's hope and pray. So take care. Have a good night.